Bitch. Listen. Oh. Girl, if y'all don't come get this fool off this TV. Oh. If y'all don't come get this bitch off this TV, I'm canceling the shoeverse. This bitch, they done fucked up and Tina, girl, I'm finna put this out here. I need y'all to see this. I'm on this good old couch, just knew I was asleep. Hey, Angela. And I had told myself, right, that I was gonna watch the news. So I flip it on here, bitch, and look what's on. If y'all don't get this silly bitch off this TV, woo!
Instead of tearing things down, let's reflect on our mistakes, be proud of our evolution, and look to our way forward.
Girl, this bitch is, oh God. I ain't even, oh, bitch, I'm crying. This bitch looks like a robot, and she don't even know a lick of English.
He's the first president to address a special session of the United Nations General Assembly to call upon countries across the world to
bitch, I'm crying. Wait.
to worship.
You mean to tell me these hoes that had all this motherfucking money and they ain't sent this bitch to not one class to learn these English, girl? Oh. Oh, bitch, I'm crying, child. When I tell you I ain't understood not nothing this woman has said. Bitch, I'm not nobody's good.
He has only wanted to make this country the best.
Oh, bitch, this bitch is like watching a white version of Beyonce. I cannot take this slow. And the bitch probably really ain't slow if we was in fucking Germany or wherever the hell she from. But baby, that bitch probably ain't even married to him because she couldn't read them papers. I need y'all to take a second. Maybe it's me. Let's turn it up some more.
And while debate rages on about issues of race, let's focus on the we have made and work together for everyone. Our administration has also devoted historic resources.
Y'all want to vote this man back in office and his damn wife can't even spell ABC, bitch. I am dead. Woo. I have not watched none of this bullshit, but baby, this shit right here. Girl, I am on this couch about to flip. Let's see if we can understand just two words, and because maybe I'm wrong. Okay, hold on.
Or socioeconomic status. Addiction has touched every part of our society in some way. And now, more than ever, we have programs and medicine to combat it.
Girl, honey, whatever medicine and program they done put on your ass, baby, this bitch is looking like the Terminator and sounding like... Oh, God. I hope I don't go to hell, because y'all know I don't talk about folks, but baby, this woman talking... This lady, I want to see her write her name down on a piece of paper.
We need to remember that suicides are on the rise.
Suicide instead of suicide.
With loneliness and addiction, they have nowhere to turn.
And y'all finna vote these hoes back in office because you want to make America great again. When this bitch ain't even knowing what American looks like, half great. I'm through. I cannot. Wait a minute, the audience. Baby, how y'all done had all this money and this bitch cannot talk? That's all I'm saying. She been in the White House for 4 whole years. She only comes out with fire-ass outfits.
There is no shame.
And when she don't really want to be around her husband, they make her come out. All she needed to do was be with Hooked on Phonics this bitch needs a Korean trainer because you know them Koreans, baby, they'll teach you real good. This bitch should have not missed any classes these past 4 years.
I have started with children in foster care.
Girl, don't you go have nobody's kids in no damn foster care, girl. Them kids gonna know ain't nobody picking them up. Girl.
Protected and communities have the resources needed to combat drug addiction and
drag addiction. She talking about drag queens.
Like my husband and the administration. I will
Administration.
Education,
he looking like, listen, I don't even know how to spell my damn name, so I ain't even mad at this bitch. She doing an excellent job. How can y'all vote for him knowing that he got a bitch that sound like this at the house? I'm sick of y'all. Now, I usually say I don't care who you vote for, but bitch, y'all silly ass better not put this bitch back up in this office. You hear me?
So it can be enjoyed by the people.
Oh, Jesus, bitch, you got me up here crying. Hold on, yo, let's listen to Susan. I mean,
about this beautiful house, the grounds, all they represent.
Hold on, y'all.
And now I have the mothers of this country.
She got a special message for you mothers. I had to plug my phone up because bitch is going dead and I wouldn't dare let this phone go dead. Hold on.
Change every few months. Just like me. I know many of you watch how mean and manipulative social
Look
media
at this lady's eyes, baby. And they got the nerve to say Michelle Obama look like a fucking monkey. And this bitch is up here looking like a porcelain doll off of Edge Hill. I don't know.
Like every parent in this country, I feel
Is this Kim Impossible?
To teach our son and responsibilities as his mother, but they're just not.
How do they think this is helping them?
I remind myself that I'm more fortunate than most.
You shall lie, bitch. She said she remind herself that she's most fortunate because if Trump talking about sending hoes places, this bitch should have been the first one to go. She is not. If he is talking about building walls and sending bitches back, this hoe should have been gone. She don't even know the address to Washington Avenue. Do you hear me? If you put this bitch out the car, she is lost. Oh, Jesus, girl, I'm up here crying.
If you tell him he cannot be done, he just works harder.
She's
Donna?
Not a clap. Woo! She done called the man Donna D-O-N-N-A. She done called the man. Oh God, I'm having a heart attack. I done lost my voice, Jesus. This bitch done called that man Donna instead of Donald.
I know I speak for my husband and the family when I say we are so grateful that you have.
Girl, the camera's in front of you, sis. The camera's in front of you, sister. Quit looking to the side, girl. There you go, baby. Woo. He's like, fuck it, I'm already in my 70s. I'm half dead. I'm just gonna do.
As you have heard this
Oh God, I can't
don't want
take
to
it.
use this precious time attacking the other side.
This bitch.
As we saw last week,
She got them angles though, baby. She's a model, but her y'all, I think I'm having a stroke. I can't. Oh, I ain't seen no shit like this in my life.
For 4 more years.
4 more years, bitch. He disgusted. He said y'all should have put Pluton up there. This bitch said she doesn't want the children to be in the homes. Oh God, bitch, I ain't got no clothes on. If y'all know that I'm over here dying for real.
And that is because he's an authentic person.
What kind of person is he, bitch? Hold on.
And wants to continue to make it better.
Girl, wait a minute. What kind of person is he? Oh, bitch. Oh, God, I'm about to black out.
Total honesty is is what we as citizens deserve.
This
from
bitch
our
had to
president.
read from the monitor because she know they are feeding this whole lies.
He's thinking.
Look. Look.
And that is because he's an authentic person.
Oh, what kind of
who
person?
loves this country
Did she
and
say authentic?
And wants to
Autistic.
to make
Oh,
it
he's
better.
autistic. I think she said autistic. He's an autistic person. Let's see. Just one more time. That's it.
You always know what he's thinking.
What's he thinking, girl?
And that is because he's an authentic person.
Authentic.
Who loves this country
Ah!
and wants to continue to make it better. Donald wants to keep your family safe. He wants to help your family succeed. He wants nothing more than for his country to prosper, and he doesn't waste time playing politics. Almost 4 years ago, we went into election day completely underestimated.
Oh, God!
It's being said again this year.
Bitch!
I know, just as
I'm watching the rest of these motherfucking things, bitch. This is comedy at its best. Fuck Ricky Smiley. Who? Cedric, all them hoes. They ain't got nothing on this bitch. This bitch, hey.
to vote for those
This bitch a
ideas
comedian.
is not a partisan vote.
I
It is
can't
a
take
common
this.
sense vote. Because those
This
are
bitch
goals and hopes
just
that we
said
believe
it's a
in.
common sense vote.
I believe
But she
that
ain't looked straight but 2 times in a whole hour talking on this motherfucking thing.
once again to diverse economy and the strong
Y'all gonna hate me tomorrow, bitch. Please don't hate me. I don't care who you vote for, bitch.
families, and God bless the United States of America.
Whew. Take your ass off of this motherfucking TV, bitch. You can tell. If that don't show y'all this motherfucker don't care about us, girl, ain't nobody got a mask on. This bitch is from this bitch is from Germany. She's probably Putin's first cousin, girl. Look, she don't kiss that tired motherfucker. They ain't kissing no lips. That bitch kissed his cheek. Ah! Girl, you know how you got them dumb friends that look cute and they just need to stand and look cute, bitch. Just shut up, baby. This bitch is on a smile. Listen, I cannot take this anymore. The bitch be dressed there. Now the bitch be, if you stupid, the least you can do is dress right. So I'm gonna give her that. But baby, when I tell you this bitch done sit up here and basically just told us there ain't no hope. He ain't even took this bitch to a class to learn English in 4 years. This bitch is still on basic English, ho. I mean, in my first year of Spanish in high school, I knew all the jams, bitch. This bitch has been here, got the whole White House crew, okay? God. Oh, Lord. Somebody come over here and check my pulse, bitch. I think I'm dead. That bitch is the first lady. She's the first lady to look a whole fucking fool at the White House on camera. That bitch walk is bad, baby. Woo, honey, she can wait to hit that damn door. Look at these. Okay, let's watch this woman lie. Hold up, because we got to rewind this.
And also struck by what was not really.
What's really, girl?
You know, so often when you hear from the First Lady, it's a chance to share personal anecdotes.
Bitch, we can't share nothing personal. I can't talk to the bitch because I don't know what she's talking about.
As a family man,
She was calling the motherfucker Donna instead of Donald Trump. Oh, Jesus. I done lost my voice screaming, baby.
Mary Bruce, thanks for David here. There's no
And look, that man wants to laugh. He know he wants to laugh.
in most places, but those 2 references to the other side.
Absolutely. She said, I'm not going to speak about the other side, as other speakers have. But I think what you saw, George, was her independent streak on full display tonight. As you mentioned, she did something that the other speakers, these first 2 nights, didn't mention. She spoke at length about what we're seeing in this country, the racial unrest. She acknowledged
I need some watermelon. I need some watermelon, bitch. Call the po-pos.
unrest in our country.
Girl, now let's sit there. I want to hear them tell this truth because I'm gonna rewind this because you know they not showing this no more tomorrow. I'm rewinding this 10 minutes back, bitch. We going over this again and analyzing some of these words. She's supposed to empower us. You old motherfuckers that are voting for him, y'all are not even. His wife can't even spell flower.
Everyone who's lost a loved one, I know
Ooh.
you're anxious, you're not alone. She said,
Fuck spell it. The bitch can't read it.
These were two areas that we heard not as much from, if at all, from the other members of the Trump family. As Mary said, few personal anecdotes. She didn't.
Then the bitch says she's been raising her child to be the best that he can be. That motherfucker slow too. So, oh my, I don't give a fuck, bitch. Look, y'all know that man's child is special. The little boy is special, and they don't want to acknowledge it. I got a nephew that's autistic, so if they could just acknowledge that the little boy is autistic, then I can say, you know what? Now I know why he's shocked.
About going to West Africa and experiencing and hearing the stories.
Wait a minute, we finna get this right.
Talked about how her husband has given money to HBCUs. I think that this uniquely was.
Fuck this, bitch. These hoes ain't talking like I wanted them to talk. Let's go back real quick. We just gonna rewind this a little bit because maybe I missed something. I wanna. Now listen, y'all make sure y'all vote now. We gonna turn this up, okay?
I urge people to come together in a civil manner so we can work and live up to our standard American ideals.
Not live, bitch. Leave up to our standards. Understand the people at the nail shop better than us. Oh, God. Oh, and you know I love the people at the nail shop, but baby, when they talk to each other, they go back and forth, and I still can catch little things. Hey, I ain't had nothing to drink, but I feel like I'm drunk. Hold up, let's just go. Okay, y'all ready? This bitch looks like a deer in a Vogue magazine. Oh God, this bitch reminds me of Tu Wan Fu. This bitch is up here looking like that drag queen, the other one, not Wesley, Patrick Swayze. Okay, let's listen, y'all. This is y'all's first lady. I done lost my voice. I'm up here sounding like Shrek and looking like Donkey. I'm done. I ain't got no lick of clothes on, but bitch, we gonna analyze this video because I don't want to talk about her, and I'm not talking about her. I'm just combing through her story. Okay, here we go.
I also ask people to stop the violence and looting being done in the name of justice and never make assumptions based on the color of a person's skin. Instead of tearing things down, let's reflect on our mistakes. Be proud of our...
Now, I ain't the best reader in the world, bitch, but I can read everything that I need to read, okay? But let me say this. You know how sometimes you get confused with a word that you don't recognize and you sound it out? You mean to tell me this bitch been at the White House for 4 years and they ain't taught her how to sound out words? This bitch ain't sounded out. I ain't heard her say not... A-E-I-O-U, bitch. This bitch ain't sounded out one letter. Okay.
Evolution and look to our way forward.
Yeah, bitch, stay forward.
Every day, let us remember.
Did she look back off to the side?
Nation under God, and we need to cherish one another.
This bitch sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Has worked to try and effect change when it comes to issues around race and religion in this country.
Look at him. He don't know what to do.
To address a special session of the United Nations General Assembly to call upon countries across the world to end religious persecution and honor the right of every person to worship.
Did they not work with this bitch before she got her bitch? Could we do a practice run, ho?
And universities.
Why they didn't talk to this bitch in
This
her ear with one of them
president
special
also continues
earpieces?
to fight for school choice, giving
Oh
parents
my
more
God. If that
options
bitch
to
was to
have
come to
their
my school
children
as a
flourish.
5 or 6 year old and try to
My
talk to
husband
us,
knows how
they
to
would have
make a
put me
real
out that day.
change. From the
I wouldn't have
day
been able to
that I
sit in there. My
met
mouth
him,
was too
he
tough. I would
has
say, honey,
only
I didn't know what you're
wanted to
talking
make
about.
this country the best
Okay, let's
it
listen
can
to it.
be.
Y'all ready? Okay, here you go. Okay.
For many years, I watched him grow concerned and frustrated.
Y'all need to share this video
And I'm so
and comment on
proud
this video
to see
because
the
I'm
many things
uploading
he has
this to
done in such a short
YouTube.
time.
I got to.
America is in his heart. So while at times we only see the worst of people and politics on the evening news, let's remember how we come together in the most difficult times.
Girl, stop looking over at the
And while
monitors,
debate
baby. It looks
rages on
straight.
about issues of race, let's focus on the strides we have made and work together for a better tomorrow for everyone. Our administration has also devoted historic resources and produced life-saving results by raising awareness around opioid addiction and drug abuse, especially for children.
Bitch, you on drugs,
When
folks.
so often the headlines are filled with gossip, I want to take this moment to encourage the media to focus even more on the nation's drug crisis.
I want to take a moment to address social media, and I want you all to focus on this bitch who is y'all's motherfucking first lady. She wants y'all to pay attention. Pay attention to the words that are mumbling out her motherfucking mouth, bitch. I want you all. Oh, God. Listen. I need y'all to try to make me vote for these people. I want to hear which. Okay, let's just keep going.
This is one that affects everybody.
It don't affect me.
It pays no attention to race, age, or socioeconomic status.
She got coronavirus.
Has touched every part of
she
our
gotta have it
in some way.
because she's not doing right.
And now more than ever, we have programs and medicine to combat it. We just need to talk about it openly. And you, the media, had the platforms to make that happen.
Why they didn't write her shit out in her language? She could probably read it better and then just translate it.
We need to helping in our fights against drug addiction by talking about it even more.
Girl, you ain't talked to Trump about his drug addiction.
Especially as we battle the COVID pandemic, we need to remember that suicides are on the rise as people.
Bitch, she was about to say Sudafed instead of suicide. She trying to overdose her goddamn self. Girl, let me get off this thing. This bitch said Sudafed.
Who are struggling with loneliness and addiction feel they have nowhere to turn. Parents,
I don't have nowhere to turn.
Teachers and caregivers, pay attention to signs of addiction.
Oh, pay attention to
Lawmakers, pass legislation that allows those who ask for help to do so safely and without fear.
I would buy this bitch book if it came out. I want to read her book, baby, because oh my God. Y'all, my head is, I cannot.
When the stigma is removed,
I can't take it.
People will no longer be ashamed to ask for help.
Ooh, who the fuck finna run up and ask you for help if you don't understand the word help or
there is no shame in your illness.
Dad, I kept this bitch in the potty room.
You're worth it.
That baby, did they put this baby in a room with nothing but makeup and some lip gloss? They said, girl, just go play, bitch. Just go play, because you is looks, bitch. Because I ain't gonna say this bitch is ugly. She ain't ugly. And she dressed.
I plan to continue the work I have started with children in foster care, as well as the minority communities.
Okay, real quick. She says she's working with people and children in foster care. If you are thinking of giving your child up for adoption, inbox me. I will help you find your child a home. Don't let your child go no place where this bitch might come up and talk to them, because your child is finna be sold to the people over in damn Germany. Bitch, listen. If you gave your child up for adoption, do you see this shit this bitch is saying? I need you to go find your child, baby. And just let us pray. We're going to just go find your child, sis or brother. Don't leave your children in foster care. Cause this is coming. This is the Terminator, baby. She's gonna take your child out. Your child is gonna be dumb. They gonna think they motherfucking Asian when them hoes is black. Oh my God. Okay, let's just keep looking.
Tribal nations. I want to ensure children are being protected and communities have the resources needed to combat drug addiction, and child neglect or abuse. Like my husband and the administration, I will continue to encourage education that supports
He looking like, you think
a
they recording
child's
this? Yes, bitch! They recording it, bitch! It's gonna be in history books. Oh, your wife is as slow as your dumb big bird looking ass.
Which is a lasting symbol of pride for our nation. I believe this iconic home.
Well, I can't say one thing.
And preserved.
Them flags behind her look really nice.
Of this country.
Them flags are real clean. They ain't dingy like what used to hang out my neighbors' houses on the front porch.
I'm passionate about this beautiful house, the grounds, and all they represent.
Oh, bitch, I'm dead. I cannot.
And now,
not you. Bitch, why would she look back straight and scared me? Girl, I'm glad I'm covered up. You would have seen my nipples.
So fast. And our children face challenges that seem to change every few months.
Seems to change.
Just like me. I know many of you watch how mean and manipulative social media can be. And just like me.
I want y'all to, anybody that can translate what she just said. You sit up and act like you got it if you want to. She just said something and it black. Let's do it again. Because y'all gonna try to say I'm being funny. I want you to tell me what she just said. This right here, the whole 10 seconds is a blur. Right here.
Every few months. Just like me, I know many of you watch how mean and manipulative social media can be.
Now what she just said?
Just like me,
what she said?
I'm sure many of you are looking for answers. How to talk to your children about the downside of
Did she say how to TikTok with your children? Isn't TikTok oh, this bitch said TikTok. You know what?
Relationships
I'm done.
With their peers. Like every parent in this country, I feel there are so many lessons to teach our son and responsibilities as his mother, but there are just not enough hours in the day to do it all.
Girl, you ain't got no job, bitch.
That I'm more fortunate than most and still have days that I look for wisdom and strength to do the very best I can for him. Mothers and parents.
What she just say right there? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I just, cause I don't want to make it look like I'm sorry. Okay, okay. This is my last time.
But there are just not enough hours in the day to do it all.
It isn't, girl.
I remind myself that I'm more fortunate than most.
Right here.
And still have days that I look for wisdom and strength to do the very best I can for him. To mothers and parents everywhere, you are warriors. In my husband, you have a president who will not stop fighting for you and your families.
And your husband's in front of you, baby.
I see how hard he works each day and night. And despite the unprecedented attacks from the media and opposition, he will not give up.
He needs to give up.
In fact, if you tell him he cannot be done, he just works harder.
So here's my thing. She said her husband will stop at nothing to get it done. He ain't took a few minutes out to get you 16 to 17 translators that can teach your ass how to speak basic English, bitch, so that you can at least know how to order you some damn takeout, ho. I mean, you don't even know how to look at the menu and say, hello, down in the White House where they cooking their food. You don't know how to call and say, yes, I would like a hamburger, french fries, a glass of wine, nothing. Bitch, your husband, he can't take care of a country if his ass can't even get you to learn 8 basic words. I'm done. Okay.
Donna?
Ain't nobody got a mask on. Ain't no black people.
Donald is a husband who supports me in all that I do.
No, he
He
don't.
has built an administration with an unprecedented number of women in leadership roles and has fostered an environment where the American people are always the priority. He welcomes different points of view.
He's sick too. He's just like, why they didn't just put Omarosa back up there?
I know I speak for my husband and the family when I say we are so grateful that you have trusted him to be your president.
I don't trust him.
And we will be honored to serve this incredible country for 4 more years.
You kill yourself within 2 months. She's through with this. She's like, they trying to make me do this bullshit. I'm tired of this shit.
As you have heard this evening, I don't want to use this precious time.
She do look like she smelled good though.
Because as we saw last week, that kind of talk only serves to divide the country further. I'm here because we need my husband to be our president and commander-in-chief for 4 more years.
Shit. 4 more months, bitch. Come October, his ass is gone.
We all know Donald Trump makes no secrets about how he feels about things. Total honesty is what we as citizens deserve from our president. Whether you like it or not, you always know what he's
Them people
thinking.
finna go home and talk so crazy about
And
her
that
as
is
they
because
sitting in their car.
he's
That
an
woman's finna
authentic
get
person
wore
who
out
loves this
by
country and its
everybody
people
there.
and wants to continue to make it better. Donald wants to keep your family safe. He wants to help your family
What in
succeed.
the Olivia
He wants
Pope
nothing more
scandal is
than
going?
for this country
This
to
is too
prosper,
much. I
and he
cannot.
doesn't waste time playing politics. Almost 4 years ago, we went into election day completely underestimated. Despite what is being said again this year, I know, just as you do, that Americans will go to the polls and vote on the behalf of their families, our economy,
And vote.
our
She didn't say
national
vote.
security, and our children's future.
We in danger, y'all.
To vote for those ideals is not a partisan vote. It is a common sense vote.
Common
Because
sense.
those are goals and hopes that we all believe in. I believe that we need my husband's
See, this why I don't
leadership
like
now more
them.
than ever.
This
In
bitch is sitting
order
up
to
there with
bring
a
us
straight
back
face. She
once
ain't
again
shaking,
to
ain't
the
sweating or
greatest
nothing.
economy
Telling
and the
us
strongest
whatever the fuck she's
country
saying.
ever known.
That's a dangerous bitch. She
God
just as
bless
crazy
you
as
all,
him.
your families,
She knows she ain't
and
making
God
no
bless
goddamn
United
sense. Don't know
States
nobody know
of
what the fuck going
America.
on, but you can't tell her shit. She said, baby, I am gonna make y'all get... Why are y'all clapping for this bitch? You know good well that is like somebody in high school that maybe completed the Special Olympics. That's probably why they clapping for, because they know that bitch is a special. Bitch, I need to call my mama. I cannot talk to nobody for... look at Trump. Trump like, that's my baby, honey. She's slow as hell, but now is he gonna kiss her? He tried to kiss some lips. She said, I wouldn't dare kiss you, bitch. She said, you won't be kissing these lips, honey. She look at her, she like, I'm over this. She don't even know how to do it.
She also spoke to those struggling with addiction, asking them to go seek help. Uncharacteristically talked about the racial unrest in this country as well, in a way different from so many other speakers at this convention. She talked about the moments of American history.
They are raking for stuff
as we focus on
to talk about, to try to make it look like it made sense. This bitch is...
of one another. Clearly, she was speaking to the women of America.
Who understood her? The women of America. Who's of? I know my video gonna get a lot of views anyway by tomorrow, because I always get a lot of views whether it's on here or another site. I want everybody that hears this, please let me know.
It is still just remarkable. You know, we can hear the applause here behind us, but just to see the First Lady in this setting, delivering this speech.
They said you can hear the applause. First of all, none of the Democrats had a damn audience because they was trying to practice social distancing. This motherfucker said, I'm gonna hire me a damn band to play. Oh.
Fighting for children, trying to tackle
them people in that damn yard like, bitch, hurry up and get to this car so we can talk about her. Ooh.
What was not really included.
Look at this ignorant bitch trying to make this sound right.
It's a chance to share personal anecdotes about the president, to show a side of him.
Look at that person back there, ain't got nobody mask on.
As a family man, you didn't hear so many of those anecdotes, but what you did hear was her coming very, fiercely, but also subtly, in her own way, to her husband's defense, making a forceful case for him in a way that really only she can.
And Mary Bruce, thanks for David Muir. There's no question about that.
He wanna
also,
laugh.
not a terribly political speech in most places, but those two references to the other side, kind of discordant.
Oh my
Absolutely, she did talk. She said, "I'm not going to speak about the other side as other speakers have." But I think what you
Because you can't speak about the other side. You can barely speak the fuck at all. No, she didn't say I'm not going to speak about the other side. You cannot speak. Do you know how hard these men are trying to, how hard it is for these men to try to search and stuff to put together for this bitch to talk? They don't understand shit she said. They full of shit too. I don't like them no more either.
And as you mentioned, George, she urged citizens of this country to take a pause and actually think about this from other people's perspective. She said, "Stop the violence and looting," terms we've heard
That's
over
all
the
you
past
understood.
couple of nights. And she said,
Look, look how close he's looking at that paper.
People based on the color of their skin. And as you mentioned, George, she talked about coronavirus, COVID-19, obviously, but she said,
look, he had to take his glasses off. I just can't think of nothing else.
You're not alone.
She said, look,
will not stop fighting. These were two areas that we heard not as much from, if at all, from the other members of the Trump family. As Mary said, few
this bitch, these men are so, look, he took his glasses off. He's playing, he's just winging it.
Her husband and a plea for 4 more years for people who get elected.
Then let's see who else is going to be slow.
The section on race was, I think, in some ways, most striking part of the speech, especially when she talked about the past.
And that's a black woman. Now, I wants to hear what you got to say.
On many occasions has praised the Confederate flag and got in the middle of that entire controversy.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting and unique when she talked specifically about going to West Africa and experiencing and hearing the stories about what happened. She also talked about how her husband has given money to HBCUs. I think that this uniquely was her voice, which was probably very intentional also because she wanted to shy away from the controversy from the last time she spoke at a Republican National Convention.
When she was slower.
It seemed to me that she was really trying to make an appeal not only to the suburban mothers but also to immigrants.
Soccer moms. Bitches that sit at home and just juggle balls all day. Listen.
She really did want to portray him as a fighter.
Let me make sure I'm covered because I need to.
And did give her own personal story as far as being an immigrant and growing up in communist Slovenia. And really coming to America as like the land of opportunity and the path to citizenship. And then at the end, she said, and I have a special message for the mothers.
Girl, I am dead, Angie.
Vice President Biden.
Angela, I am dead. Kathy, I am dead.
To Trump. So it'll remain to be seen if that
I cannot take.
Biggest speech of her life was years.
There is tears. Bitch, I was up here.
For many of you, that is late local news, of course.
I'm dead.
As well. And I'll see you tomorrow.
This took me out. It took me out. I'm trying not to rewind this and look at this again because I feel like I'm picking on her at this point, and I'm not trying to pick on her. But bitch,
Doctors, nurses, healthcare professionals.
ooh, that bitch said.
Major announcement today by Metro Schools as students learned when they could return to the classroom.
And I could not believe it. I was like, "You've got to be kidding me! This is insane."
Hold on, let me see if I can. Hold on,
The whole thing has been just a nightmare I wake up into.
His best
I'm
friend
trying
was
to-
murdered. Today, the accused murderer walks free just weeks after his arrest.
Oh no.
And later, census concerns, something every Middleton Tennessean should be aware of. And the Gulf is bracing for Hurricane Laurel. I'll let you know how she will impact us coming up.
Oh, how do y'all sit here and do
We
this?
begin tonight with a major announcement for Metro Schools. Virtual learning will continue through mid-October. Good evening, everyone.
It need to.
Welcome to 10. I'm Bob Mueller.
And I'm Haley Rogas. Metro students will not be allowed in school until after the district's fall break. This means that most students will be out of the classroom at least until October 12th. As News 2's CB Cotton reports, at that time, the district will begin phasing in students if they feel it's safe.
Hallways in Metro schools will remain empty through at least October 12th. For Nina Lockhart, a parent and member of a parent advocacy group, National
Okay.
Health, that means her son
Friends.
will continue learning at home.
Each of them have special
Friends.
needs of their own that they're trying to manage in the virtual world.
Friends.
Just kind of managing the day-to-day.
Friends.
Meeting the expectations.
What
During Tuesday's virtual
are we the fuck to do?
said they made the decision
Friends.
with Metro public health officials.
Given the continued high rate of
I've been out of school a long time now. I ain't been out of college as long as I've been out of high school, but bitch, I've been out of school.
While some parents disagree with the district's choice, Lockhart believes student safety outweighs virtual learning struggles.
What the fuck did we just witness? That bitch looked like some motherfucking voodoo doll. Somebody had that bitch pent up and stabbed her to death. I am done.
With a phased-in approach.
I'm going back to motherfucking Ruben Studdard, bitch. I'm sorry, 2004. This bitch said she was not calling him Donald Trump. She was calling him Donna. D-O-N-N-A. Donna.
All of this planning, Lockhart says she and others have been during the board meeting, Director of Schools Adrian Battle announced that they've secured technology for both students and teachers.
I was crying. I can't stop. I've been tears. It's real tears. This bitch came. Woo!
She'll send her sons back to the classroom after fall break.
I think that we're just
Natalie! Oh, she's taking. Oh.
Metro Schools says it has secured PPE for when and if they're able to phase in students. That includes more than 3 million masks and 60,000 face shields.
My hair is toe up because I have officially been assaulted. I'm about to get off of this live.
For students today from the Metro Health Department, their recommendation: no sports until schools determine it's safe for students to return to the physical classroom.
Duh.
The health department says if a secondary school or youth sports league decides to hold an event after Labor Day, it should be outdoors with attendance limited to no more than 2 spectators per athlete and coach. No other fans or marching bands. Those who are in attendance must wear masks and remember to social distance. There should be hand sanitation stations at all entry and exit locations and no concessions. In Clarksville, Austin Peay State University is postponing homecoming. The university will hold it sometime in the spring.
Natalie, did you want to know what I'm laughing at? Hold on.
Tennessee seems to be slowing the spread of COVID-19.
I'm going to show you what I'm laughing at. Just because you want to play. Hold on. Here you go.
From all perspectives, I urge people to come together in a civil manner so we can work and live up to our standard American ideals. I also ask people to stop the violence and looting being done in the name of justice. Never make assumptions based on color or person's skin. Instead of tearing things down,
Carolyn, listen to your listen to your first lady, girl. I'm gonna let y'all take a second to listen to it, and then I'm gonna see if y'all can get it. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I don't understand a motherfucking thing she said.
We are one nation under God, and we need to cherish one another. My husband's administration has worked to try and effect change when it comes to issues around race and religion in this country. He's the first president to address a special session of the United Nations General Assembly.
I know she's tired of reading. She's like, bitch, you know what?
To end religious persecution and honor the right of every person to worship as they choose. He has made substantial investments in our historically black colleges and universities.
Name some.
This president also continues to fight for school choice.
Whoever wrote this had to be high.
To help their children flourish. My husband knows how to make a real change. From the day that I met him, he has only wanted to make this country the best it can be. For many years, I watched him grow concerned and frustrated, and I'm so proud to see the many things he has done in such a short time. America is in his heart. So while at times we only see the worst of people and politics on the evening news, let's remember how we come together in the most difficult times.
She divorcing him.
And while debate rage on about
The moment he
issues
come
of
out that White
race,
House, she's like,
let's
fuck all
focus
this
on the
bullshit. I'm out of
strides
here.
we have made and work together
She
for a
going back
better
to England or
tomorrow for
wherever, London,
everyone.
wherever she's from.
Our administration has also devoted historic resources and produced life-saving results by raising awareness around opioid addiction and drug abuse, especially for children. When so often the headlines are filled with gossip, I want to take
Not
this moment
gossip.
to encourage the media to focus even more
On
on
you
the
talking.
nation's drug crisis. This disease is one that affects everybody. It pays no attention to race, age, or socioeconomic status. Addiction has touched every part of our society in some way.
Girl, you got
And
me
now, more
addicted.
than ever, we
Because
have
I'm going to watch this about
programs
12 more
and medicine
times.
to combat it.
I am in
We just need to
tears.
talk
This
about
bitch
it
got me
openly.
crying.
And you, the media, have the platforms to make that happen. To the media industry and as a country, I ask that we all commit to helping in our fights against drug addiction by talking about it even more. Especially as we battle the COVID pandemic, we need to remember that suicides are on the rise as people who are struggling with loneliness and addiction
Not
feel they
suicide.
have nowhere to
Suicides.
turn.
Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying.
Teachers and caregivers.
Natalie, look at these tears, bitch. They is real. Oh.
Pass legislation that allows those who ask for
This
help
bitch is
to
a
do so
robot,
safely
girl.
and
She
without
is a white
fear.
version of Beyonce, honey. But she, Beyonce ain't that this damn
Organizations
slow.
that help people impacted by addiction.
Listen to her words,
When
y'all.
the stigma is removed, people will no longer be ashamed to ask for help, and lives will be saved.
Lead lives will be
And
saved.
if you're struggling with addiction, there is no shame in your illness. Please seek help.
You can't seek help if y'all is trying to damn cancel the damn
In my
insurance,
next 4 years
bitch.
as First Lady, I will
How does a
continue to do my
crackhead
best and work
gonna
with
pay
individual states
to go to
to
rehab
pass
if you
legislation
damn
to take
canceling
care of
all
our
the
most
benefits?
vulnerable. I plan to continue the work I have started with children in foster care,
Oh, Lord.
as well as the minority communities and tribal nations. I want to ensure children are being protected and communities have the resources needed to combat drug addiction and child neglect or abuse.
Drag addiction.
Like my husband and the administration, I will continue to encourage education that supports
He
a
looking
child's
over trying to see what they
individual
tell.
needs.
Somebody trying to tell him
It is
that
vital
she fucked
that
it up. The
children
numbers
are
ain't
given
going
the
up.
building blocks
No, the
to
numbers went
succeed.
up on this because this bitch is
I
funny.
also look forward to continue my work to restore the People's House, which is a lasting symbol.
It's
of
a
pride
struggle for
our
her to read them
nation.
words. And that's how you know he
I
don't care
believe
about
this
you.
iconic home needs to be cared for and preserved.
I
so
remember
it
when I
can
had
be
to read
enjoyed
them
by the
words in the
people
dictionary
of
and the
this
Bible.
country
I'd be like,
and
girl,
visited
I'm tired of
all
reading
over
when
the
we
world
was little.
for years to come.
Shit, I know she's sick.
I'm passionate about this beautiful house, the grounds, and all they represent. And now, I have a special message for the mothers of this
Okay, she got a message for you, Natalie, and everybody else is some mother. Miss Carolyn, here you go. Look.
And our children face challenges that seem to change every few months.
Ooh.
Just like me, I know many of you watch how mean and manipulative social media can be. And just like me, I'm sure
Manipulative.
many of you are looking for answers. How to talk to your children about the downside of
TikTok.
technology and their relationships
TikTok.
with their peers.
The app.
Like every parent in this country, I feel there are so many lessons to teach our son and responsibilities as his mother, but there are just not enough hours in the day to do it all.
Because you know she works at
I
least 6
remind
hours.
myself that I'm more fortunate than most and still have days that I look for wisdom and strength to do the very best I can for him.
To very best. She
To
just
mothers
skipped
and
the
parents
whole
everywhere,
very
you're warriors.
the very best.
In my husband, you have a president
Oh.
who will not stop fighting for you and your families.
But he stopped fighting for you to
I
learn
see how
English.
hard he works each day and night. And despite the unprecedented attacks from the media and opposition, he will not give up. In fact, if you tell him he cannot be done, he just works harder.
She reading the fuck out of that.
Donna,
He looking at that damn. She looking at the monitor, honey. She supposed to be looking straight.
Donald is a husband who supports me in all that I do.
She keep
He
calling
has
that
built
man
an
Donna.
administration with an unprecedented number of women in leadership roles and has fostered an environment where the American people are always the priority. He welcomes different points of view and encourages thinking outside of the box. I know I speak for my husband and the family when I say we are so grateful that you have trusted him to be your president. And we will be honored to serve this incredible country for 4 more years.
Bitch, 4 more days, bitch. 4 more months, honey. Come out of here January 1st. You don't need no years. You ain't gonna make a years. You gonna hurt yourself. Because that baby's special. This explains why that child act like that.
Because as we saw last week, that kind of talk only serves to divide the country further. I'm here because we need my husband to be our president and commander-in-chief.
That bitch is fine though. She dressed to impress her. She got that top model look, baby. She's that friend that just needs to look cute and not talk, baby.
About how he feels about things. Total honesty is what we as citizens deserve.
Look how strong her mouth went when she says
whether
total.
you like it or not, you always know what he's thinking. And that is because he's an authentic person.
What kind of
who
person?
loves this country and its people.
Which maybe she meant to say autistic.
Donald wants to keep your family safe.
He don't want to keep us safe.
He wants to help your family succeed. He wants nothing more than for this country to prosper, and he doesn't waste time playing politics.
Well, send another 1,200 out then and make it monthly.
We went into election day completely underestimated. Despite what is being said again this year, I know, just as you do, that Americans will go to the polls and vote on the behalf of their families.
Ooh, girl. Natalie, you got to rewind this. When I first came on here, when I first was watching this,
to vote for those ideals is not a partisan
bitch,
vote.
I am up in here
It is a common
dead
sense vote.
upon arrival.
Because
I haven't uploaded the video to YouTube in a long time, but this day right here, oh yes.
I believe that we need my husband's leadership now more than ever. In order to
Little sheep, not leadership. Little sheep.
The strongest country ever known. God bless you all, your families, and God bless the United States.
Take your ass off this damn podium, bitch. Take your ass back into that damn makeup room. They are clap. That's how you know them hoes is fake. Them bitches is fake as fuck. Clapping for that crazy bitch, and you know. Well, like I said, when you in the Special Olympics, you know you support the special needs. So maybe maybe they already know they support her because she's special. Watch, he tried to kiss her lips. She said, "I wouldn't kiss you."
When she referred to the coronavirus, she actually called it COVID-19. The proper term did not refer to it as the China virus, and spoke to all the people suffering.
She does not want to be standing up there. She's lost. She don't know what's going on.
She spoke to those struggling with addiction, asked them to go seek help. Uncharacteristically talked about the racial unrest in this country as well, in a way different from so many other speakers at this convention. She talked about
on that note,
history we're not necessarily proud of, how we have to learn.
On that note, hold on. I'm gone. I can't take the boat, bitch. I have been crying. This bitch looked like she got mad cow disease. I didn't even know it could be in a human form. That bitch is walking around here like SpongeBob, baby. Without the SpongeBob body, that whole face is just... Look at this. That bitch look like a damn porcelain donkey. She be cute, and then when you get that camera, baby, it's like she just, look at her. You remember, what was that movie where you would take where they would take a picture, like the person would be a real person, but when you take a picture of them, they start looking deformed. Look, The damn thing to stop, and this bitch looks deformed. Now, see, y'all ain't, well, y'all want to act like y'all don't understand what the fuck is going on. And that's why y'all gets on my nerves. Look at her. That girl look like death eating crackers. I'm not finna sit up. I'm not doing this with y'all no more. I'm not. They done hired the damn band to play in the background. They done hired them damn people to be sitting up in there with this slow-ass woman. He done been in the whole... Don't you know this motherfucker's been in the office for 4 years and he has yet to get this bitch a tutor? I'm trying to figure out how many years does it take a bitch to learn, can I take your order? How's your day going? Y'all is gonna stop playing with me and this woman on this thing. Now I'm tired of fucking with y'all. I'm finna get up off this live. This bitch said that my husband, bitch, stop playing with me. Now, Nicole, listen. I gotta upload this video because this shit here, this is better than Nick Cannon's Wildin' Out. This shit here is better than Cheaters. This shit here is better than Ripley's Believe It or Not. It's better than My Buddy and Me with Kid Sister. This shit is better than fucking Ice Cream when they first started putting them goddamn Reese's and Snickers in there. This shit right here is better than a brand new Whitney Houston album. These hoes is playing. This bitch got on here and had me, y'all gonna have to rewind the video because I literally fell on the floor. I lost my voice from laughing at her. I need to meditate. This bitch look like an eraser. That's exactly, look at her. We done froze it. Look, I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, I just cannot. Look at this. This shit was good. Do you hear me? I was just turning it on to watch the 10 o'clock news, baby. And out of nowhere, boop, this was on. Because, I wasn't going to watch this bullshit. Y'all want to see it again one more time for the people in the background? Look at all them dumb assholes standing up looking slow. And when that man got that camera, girl, don't nobody want no damn footage of you or your slow ass.
Her husband in uncompromising terms. Mary Bruce, it was a scene unlike any other we've seen in this.
Look at her. She's so locked, baby. She can walk with some heels, though, baby. Look how high them heels is. And then they tried to call.
To see the First Lady in this setting, delivering this speech, and she did deliver on what was promised. This was an uplifting, forward-looking speech. The First Lady making many appeals to women, to families in this country, especially during this uncertain time.
Fuck what this news talking about, because it's obvious these hoes is trying to make it look good, so they ain't got no sense. But I want y'all to listen to
I
this.
urge people to come
Here you go.
together
Y'all ready?
in a civil manner so we can work and live up to our standard
Leave
American
up,
ideals.
not live up. Leave up. One more time.
I urge people to come together in a civil manner so we can work and live up to our standard American ideals. I also ask people to stop the violence and looting being done in the name of justice.
Looting,
and
not
never
looting.
make assumptions based on the color or person's skin.
Oh, baby, skip it now.
To end religious persecution and honor the right.
The bitch can't even look straight. She has to keep reading this monitor. Why they didn't put the monitor in her language? Why they didn't write this shit for her last year and tell her to practice because this was coming up? This bitch can't speak no English at all. And Trump talking about sending people back over the wall and all this, but this bitch is still sitting up here barely talking at a podium, and you've been fucking up for how long?
My husband knows how to make a real change. From the day
girl, that ain't your husband, that's your boyfriend, girl. Because you know you ain't got no legal documents to be nobody's goddamn wife. You ain't signed no damn no marriage certificate. You ain't did it. You ain't spoke no damn English. You didn't even What church your ass got married at? I wants to know. Look that shit up. Somebody post that on my
page. We only see
page.
the worst of people and politics on the evening news. Let's remember how we come together.
Bitch, look
in the
straight.
most
With your
difficult
oops.
times.
Oh, did she look straight?
And while debate rages
This
on
bitch,
about
and they
issues
knew
of
she
race,
couldn't read it.
let's
So why the
focus
cameras
on the
didn't really
strides
just all
we
just
have
get her
made
from the
and
side
work
and just
together
turn the podium to the
for
side and just
tomorrow
talk to her from
for
that way?
everyone.
This bitch is hitting
Our
these damn
administration has also devoted historic
monitors like it ain't nobody's
resources
business,
and
baby.
produced life-saving results by raising awareness around opioid addiction,
Opioid
and
addiction.
drug abuse, especially for children. When so often the headlines are filled with gossip, I want to take this moment to encourage the media to focus even more on the nation's drug crisis.
We in danger, y'all.
This disease is one that affects everybody. It pays no
This
attention
bitch ain't
to
gave
race,
no eye
age,
contact to this
or
damn camera, baby. She is
socioeconomic
reading
status.
from this damn monitors,
Addiction
baby.
has touched every part of our society.
I want to see your driver's license, bitch, because I know you ain't took no damn driver test in the U.S. I don't give a fuck with
We
nobody.
just need to talk
You ain't
about it
took it.
openly.
You can't even take an eye damn test at an eye doctor center because, bitch, you ain't reading them damn alphabets and you sure the fuck wasn't reading no numbers. Now, I'm telling you.
Ask that we all commit to helping in our fight.
I bet you if you put her name down on paper, that bitch cannot read it. Now, y'all can laugh if you want to. That bitch cannot read Melania. I'm telling you, she barely understands what the damn word Trump is. And the only reason she know Trump is because she probably got his damn name tattooed between her thighs because that bitch could not go back over there where it's poor. That bitch is standing over here with these
Please
coins.
talk to your children, teachers, and caregivers. Pay attention to signs of addiction. Lawmakers, pass legislation that allows those who ask for help to do so safely and without
I ain't
fear.
nobody good.
And to provide
Them people is in that audience
resources
shocked,
for
baby. Do you hear me?
organizations that help people impacted by addiction.
Now, why she ain't been sent back to
When
Germany?
the stigma
She
is
should have been
removed,
gone.
people will no longer be ashamed to ask for help.
I'd vote for him if he
And
sent her
leave
back
lives
first.
to be
I'd be
saved.
like, you know what, because he, you know.
And if you're struggling with addiction, there is no shame in your illness. Please seek help. You're worth it.
Now, who in the fuck
In
is
my
going
next
to take
2
her
years as First
advice?
Lady, I will continue to build
Oh.
upon the best and work with individuals.
Her next 4 years,
to
she
pass
just admitted they done
legislation
already bought
to
it.
take care of our most vulnerable. I plan to continue the work I have started with children in foster care, as well as the minority communities and tribal nations. I want to ensure children are being protected and communities have the resources needed to combat drug addiction and child neglect or abuse. Like my husband and the administration, I will continue
She
to
said the
encourage
demonstration,
education that supports
not
and
administration.
ties
Oh,
individual
God.
it
No.
is
Take
vital
me,
that
Jesus.
children are
Take
given
me
the building
now.
blocks to succeed.
Take me now. You is playing with me. The devil is winning tonight, baby. He has got me coming out of character.
Lasting symbol of pride for our
Woo!
nation. I believe this
I
iconic
ain't nobody
home
good,
needs
bitch.
to be
I am
cared
too.
for and preserved so it can be enjoyed by the people of
Preserved?
this country and visitors from around the world.
How do you put
for years to
preserve
come.
and visitor in the same?
I'm passionate about this beautiful house, the
House?
grounds, and all they represent.
Baby.
And now I have a special message for the mothers of this country.
The mothers, not the
This
mothers.
modern world is moving so fast, and our children face challenges that seem to change every few months. Just like me, I know many of you watch how mean and manipulative social media
I
can
don't
be.
know what she just said.
And just like me, I'm sure many of you are looking for answers. How to talk to your children
TikTok.
about the downsides
This
of
bitch
technology
said
and their relationships with their peers.
TikTok is an
Like
app.
every parent in this country, I feel there are so many lessons to teach our son and responsibilities as his mother, but there are just not enough hours in the day to do it all. I remind myself that I'm more fortunate than most and still have days that I look for wisdom and strength to do the very best I can for him. To mothers and parents everywhere, you are warriors.
Bitch, I just stopped breathing. I just stopped breathing, girl. Check my pulse, bitch. I was dead. I was dead. Oh, God, I was dead.
And despite the unprecedented
Ooh, bitch, I gotta cut this off. I stopped breathing, bitch. I could not.
In fact,
Oh, my
if
God.
you tell him he cannot be done, he just works harder. Donald,
Oh, my God. I blacked out.
Donald is a husband who
This
supports
bitch is
me
calling
in all
him
that I do.
Donald. I mean, Donna and not Donald. She just done took the whole L out of his name like fucking.
And has fostered an environment where the American people are always the priority. He welcomes.
He looking like, yeah, I done fucked up letting them put this bitch up here.
Outside of the box.
You ain't fired her motherfucking tutor yet, Trump.
When I say
Shit.
so grateful.
Who been teaching your ass how to talk? They need to be helping this bitch out. This bitch needs to be going to. She needs to go to an HBCQ college. She needs to be going to what the fuck. They need to train her on a plantation.
As you have heard this evening, I don't want to use this precious time.
Look at her reading that stuff, baby. She couldn't read it and remember it if it picked her life on
That
it.
kind of talk only serves to divide the country further.
Further.
I'm here because we need my husband to be our president and commander-in-chief for 4 more years. He's what?
And you know, that's how you know this bitch is dangerous, because she not shaking. She thinks she is telling you all the words. You hear me? You can't tell her that she ain't up there speaking English. That bitch thinks that she up there talking like motherfucking Barbara Walters on 2020. You hear me? She thinks she is giving you your life, honey. Yes, ma'am.
And wants to continue to make it better. Donald wants to
That
keep your
bitch is
family
smizing with these eyes,
safe. He
baby.
wants to help your family succeed. He wants nothing more
Not
than
have
for
your
this country
family
to prosper,
receipt.
and he
Not
doesn't
succeed.
waste
This
time
bitch
in
said
politics.
receipt. Like when you buy something from the grocery store.
We went into election day completely underestimated. Despite what is being said again this year, I know, just as you do, that Americans will go to the polls and vote on the behalf of their families, our economy, our national security,
Oh,
and
Jesus.
our children's future.
I'm dead.
To vote for those ideas
I am dead
is not a partisan
off
vote.
of this bullshit.
It is a common
I'm
sense
officially
vote, because
dead upon arrival, bitch. I am out cold. This just took me out. I ain't never heard this bitch talk. I just automatically told myself she was slow. But I'm not even putting her with slow people, because I got slow members in my family, and they definitely don't talk like this.
God bless
This
you all,
bitch
your
was,
families,
girl.
and God bless the United States of America.
Pluton is this bitch daddy. That's got to be, because they talk the same.
Wrapping up her speech, the Republican
Now I want y'all to see this, and I'm getting off here with y'all, because y'all get on my nerves trying to make me watch this bullshit. Watch how he tries to kiss her, baby. She said, you ain't kissing my lips, bitch. You can get these cheeks, though. And he went straight in. Watch. Okay, you ready? Here you go. Bloop. You got me fucked up. Next time. Bloop. She said, baby, look, you can't tell her she didn't do good. Look at her. Her hands even going slow when she clapped. Oh, baby.
She also spoke to those struggling with
Talking about
addiction.
people saying you are not alone. Hell yeah, the fuck we are. If we base it how we gonna survive off of them motherfuckers, then we are all alone, okay? I'm alone like a motherfucker, bitch. I want my mama. I need to pass a fucking 5, bitch. I'm ready to be a child again, because right now I'm alone, bitch. I'm nervous and trembling. Natalie, come on to the house, bitch, and bring your cigarettes. I need a smoke. I need a puff. Yeah, I'm about to go on and start smoking. Because if this is what we get, baby.
Mary Bruce, it was a scene unlike any other we've seen.
And then the damn people are trying to gas her up, baby. That walk is fine. She walking down that aisle, baby.
But just to see the First Lady in this setting, delivering this speech, and she did deliver on what was promised. This was an uplifting, forward-looking.
I bet you if you wrote Melania down on a piece of paper, that bitch couldn't read it. I bet you she don't know how to spell her name.
During this
Now you can say that my damn dog knows how to. He understands his name better than she do.
Making the case for what she would do with another 4 years.
Baby, if that bitch was here another 4 years, she probably, maybe if she started reading The Cat in the Hat or something, her ass. I mean, I don't know.
Going forward, and abuse, and also struck by what was not really.
This hoe was looking like a motherfucking Lion King character. This was Mufasa's good old pride, baby. This is what that bitch looked like, one of the hyenas.
Doesn't know to speak about him as a family man. You didn't hear so many of those anecdotes, but what you did hear was her very, fiercely.
I'm down.
In her own way, to her husband.
He looked like Big Bird off Sesame Street, Nicole.
In a way that really only she can.
He looks like Big Bird, and she looked like a possum with a wig on because.
Not a terribly political speech in most places, but those two references.
And then the people is lying, talking about it wasn't a terrible political. Yes, the fuck it was, bitch. Why is we acting like this bitch should just get out here and confuse the fuck out of us? Did she tell us to vote? I'm missing it. Did she even say? But I heard 4 years, but it sounded like she said I have 4 ears. I don't know what she said. Like, I'm not playing with you. I'm really lost. I died 3 times.
She was deeply moved by it. She said she's reflected on the racial unrest in our country. And as you mentioned, George, she urged citizens of this country to take a pause.
There wasn't that one black person in that audience, and I would rewind it again, but now it won't let me go back anymore because my damn DVR is tired of the foolishness.
Never make assumptions about people.
Ain't no black people in there.
And as you mentioned, George, she talked about coronavirus, COVID-19, obviously, but she said, I have sympathy for.
That's their job to try to make that shit look like it makes sense. But this man done took. Wait a minute. I want y'all to see this. This motherfucking man, bitch, done took his glasses off on y'all's ass. He said, I can't even. Hold on. Look. He trying to find some positive thing to say about what she talked about, and he can't do it. He said, you know what? I'm gonna take my goddamn glasses off, bitch, because I don't understand. I'm gonna have to wing it. Oh, see, I can't rewind it in my.
Especially when she talked about the past and learning from the past. Of course, we're reminded of the present.
They are slow too. That black lady said, "Now listen, y'all ain't finna sit up here and have me looking a fool on here."
I thought it was interesting and unique.
It was interesting and unique.
Specifically about going to West Africa and experiencing and hearing the stories about what happened. She also talked about how her husband has given money to HBCUs. I think that this
her ass need to go to a HBCUs, honey.
Probably very intentional also because she wanted to shy away from the controversy from the last time she spoke.
Oh, baby, she's not going to be able to shy away from not being able to talk English in America. And then your husband don't want people from other countries to be over here. But here he is getting his dick sucked, fucking you everywhere, any type of way. And you can't even say, yeah, daddy. You know, you can't say spank me or nothing. You doing that shit from them damn movies. You said, what do you want to this pussy? That's all you know. It's pussy. That's it.
And really coming to America is like the land of opportunity and her path to...
that bitch ain't got a passport. She ain't got no goddamn documentation. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. She could not read none of that shit to fill it out to get it. I'm telling y'all, she don't have no driver's license. And you know a lot of motherfuckers in Hardin Place off of Thompson Lane, they got goddamn driver's license and they can talk better than this bitch. This bitch ain't went and got no damn driver's license. I'm telling you what I know. That bitch don't have no passport. She don't have no motherfucking blueprints. That bitch don't have nothing. And I'm telling you.
Nurses, healthcare professionals.
That bitch ain't got... Y'all gonna stop playing in my damn face. I'm sick of y'all.
A major announcement today.
Sick of y'all.
Students learned when they could
Talking about some that woman's got this. Well, but I want to see. You were talking about Obama's documentation, bitch. I want to see hers, honey. For everybody that support, I don't care if you Republican or Democrat. You know I'm not like that. But I will say this.
The physical.
He did say that Obama was a Muslim and that he checked his history. I want to see Melania or Milana, whatever the fuck her name is. I want to see her birth certificate. I don't believe if that bitch is from the U.S., okay. I'd say, you know what, we got motherfuckers that do sound like her in Dixon in Mississippi. But what you're not going to have me believe is Melania has got her green card to be over in the U.S. She could not read that paperwork. I'm telling you, this bitch can't even read gas prices to put gas into the car. She does not know the shoe name that's on her feet. If she can pronounce it, I'll give you $100. This bitch is not a legal resident. She's the Jetsons. This bitch is a real alien. This bitch is up there with E.T., baby. She need to take her ass on home. Trump talking about he wants to send everybody back and all this and that. Why the fuck her ass ain't gone? She should have been the first thing booking if you sending bitches back somewhere. Tie her up in her pussy and send her ass on, because you know what? That would have made everybody say, you know what? Maybe he's a man of his word. Now, let me say, I don't want nobody to go nowhere. I think this is what makes this world such a great place. But what I'm telling you is Melania is not a U.S. citizen. That bitch is a Jetson. That bitch is a part of Jet's Pizza. That bitch is from Pluto. That bitch is not from the U.S. and she's not from Earth. That bitch is from somewhere else. She does not understand her name. I don't think her real name is Melania. I think her real name is some shit that can't nobody say except from bitches from where she's from. She has been here all these years, done married that man and everything, and she still cannot spell her last name. That bitch should have been first thing on the plane to go on back. Why is he keeping her? Because that is motherfucking Pluto, or whatever his name is. That's his aunt, that's his daughter, his niece. There's something there. Because she's from Germany too. Just a little part of Jed's Kiefer. That's just a little part. That bitch is not, she should have been gone. She's not from here. Jenny, you know she's not. She's not from here. Did you just listen at y'all rewind this video, and I want you to share this video, tag this video, comment on this video. I'm uploading this video on YouTube tonight because I'm the fuck's missing it. I want you all to explain to me how the hell Melania Trump cannot speak. You know how many Hispanic friends I got that couldn't speak no English when they first came here? But by the time them hoes started working, within 3 months, they could talk better than us. How this bitch been in the whole White House for 4 fucking years and ain't nobody hooked her up with phonics? How has not nobody touched that bitch and said, listen, I know you don't understand what the fuck I'm saying. Can we get your auntie or somebody to come from where they live and we all sit in here and translate and help each other out? I'm trying to figure out, bitch, I want to see this bitch ID. I want that ID. Because at this point, I do believe there's a scandal. His wife just confirmed that there's some shit in the game. His wife just confirmed it. I would read her book when it come out because I know whoever tells that story is going to spill all the beans because her ass ain't going to know what she's agreeing to. I'm just saying, my love, they were talking about how Michelle Obama was this and that. But here's the thing. Every time Michelle Obama talks, I understood her. This bitch was a rapper up here on this thing. She said, that bitch was making shit up. Trump was smiling, and then when she kept talking, he looked over at the person that was doing the talk, like telling her to look up the cameras, and he just had a concerned look, like, you know what? I fucked up. I shouldn't have put this bitch up here. I would have been better off hiring Omarosa to bring her ass back up here and start talking. That's what he was. That would have been the best thing. This shit has took me out. Ooh, let's see what this ignorant bitch gonna say. Hold on. Trump's daughter. Look at Trump's daughter. Trump.
Fighting for America is something he will sacrifice anything for. He dreams big dreams for our country, and he's relentless at achieving them.
President Trump also spoke tonight with a push for criminal justice reform as the convention.
Criminal justice reform. Don't y'all go voting for that man because Ray about to get out. Or is he going to be the one that let motherfucking C. Murder out? You know when C. Murder get out, y'all hoes ain't going to be paying his ass no attention. Don't you do that bullshit. Trump ain't no good. Now look at his daughter. Trump.
First Lady Melania Trump closing out the second day of the Republican National Convention.
This is ridiculous.
Then, President Trump's children, Eric and Tiffany, made their statements.
Oh, Eric was on
My
there?
father
Look at her.
not run away from challenges.
Look,
even
oh,
in the face of
look how she talks.
hatred. Because fighting for America is something he will sacrifice anything for. He dreams big dreams for our country, and he's relentless at achieving them.
Oh, that bitch is slow
President
too.
Trump also spoke
That
tonight
bitch is slow too. She's on heroin. That's how them crackheads act.
Pardoned convicted bank robber.
You know, because you want to laugh.
Well, consumer alert to tell you about Frito-Lay is recalling barbecue-flavored potato chips that may contain undeclared milk products.
Oh, those are the
company
best
says it
chips.
happened when barbecue chip bags were accidentally filled with another flavor. That flavor contains milk products, which could make people with certain allergies ill, and in some cases be life-threatening.
Well, folks,
barbecue chip bags from 1 ounce to 15
I have fairly enjoyed my night with you all. Thank you for letting me know that this was coming on because I was not watching none of this bullshit. I wasn't watching none of this. I'm just here to tell you. Oh, a scam.
Next, that has law enforcement concerned.
And Confederate statues across the state have been banned.
I was not finna watch this at all. She ain't look big. What you said, listen, Melania is not, I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know. Trump is smiling and looking crazy. I don't even think that he kissing her right now. I think she's like, only reason they're together is because of what's going on. They just can't do a divorce right now. But for any of my Republicans, really, nigga, is this who y'all voting for? At least with Michelle, I didn't even like Bush, but Barbara was my bitch. You know what I'm saying? Barbara Bush was that one. Our first ladies have to be able to pronounce potato, okay? Our first ladies have to be able to say, thank you for coming to school every day. Could you imagine that bitch showing up in your class talking to y'all, your damn kids? Bitch, if I would have been in school and that girl was to come up in there talking, as soon as she would have been talking, because how I act now, I acted at 4 and 5 years old. So if I was sitting in class and a woman came up in there looking like that, I always had to sit by the teacher's desk and stuff, child. I wasn't shit. I would have been sitting there as soon as she said, I was, what did you say? And she would have thought I was being funny. I was like, I don't understand you. I would have said that. I would have got popped with the ruler and everything. Child, I would rather have Bush back too. Any one of them hoes. I'm just saying. Then she said she's working with the people with foster care. If any of y'all have given up y'all children, I beg you, go pick them hoes up. Don't let your children get in the system. They not going to make it, sis. You'd be better off trying to raise some hoes yourself. If you've gave your child up, go get your child, bitch. If you thinking of giving your child up, call me. I got some people that, I know some gay couples that's been wanting kids for years, girl. Let's get them some homes that's going to make sense. Because if that bitch is coming up in there, your child is going to be fucked up. Your child is going to come back and try to kill you later on because you did not give them a better life. Your child is going to be for sale and they going to buy that motherfucker over in Germany. Your child going to come back one day and look at you and say, look like what you did to me. I speak German now. They didn't keep it in the U.S. I'm telling you. Listen to what mama says. I ain't never did you dirty. It ain't in my nature. If you gave your child up, your child needs you, bitch. Go get your baby. Go get your baby, because she said if I get here another 4 years, I'm gonna continue working. She been selling the shit out these kids, baby. Them kids is what's helping build the wall. The foster kids. That's what it was. I already know. I'm on today's scam. Don't file for it, sis. Go get your child, baby. We know that you were going through something. It was, life was hard. Go pick your baby up, baby. Do it for us. Oh, Lord. It's too much. Oh, what's this? Hold on, y'all.
Have a few minutes and we can complete your 2020 census? Sure. The United States Census Bureau says neighborhood census takers should have a valid ID badge with their photograph, a U.S. Department of Commerce watermark, and an expiration date. They may also have bags that look like this. Last week, someone that appeared to be a census worker knocked on Christopher Trevino's door.
So I open it up, and there's this man standing there. And he has a little bag that says Census Bureau. But I did not have no badge on, no ID or whatsoever.
Trevino said the man began asking him a series of questions outside his East Nashville home, but says something felt a little off.
I politely told him that unless I see some actual identification, sir, I am not comfortable answering your questions.
The man eventually left his property, but Trevino tells News 2 that supposed census worker didn't go knocking on any of his other neighbors' homes.
Let me tell y'all something. You come knocking on my motherfucking door, you a mad bitch. Because, baby, I don't open my door for nobody. I got too many damn dogs to be playing. And my dogs are not finna play with you. They're gonna eat your ass up. And I don't have time to open my door for strangers if you don't call first. So if you all are missing this is the end of this. I got to get off of this video because I can't take it. I just listened to Melania Trump. She's a robot. This bitch is so stupid and slow. I just want y'all have to rewind the video and just go back and look at it. That's all you can do. Just know that bitch is not legal. She does not have the documentation to be in the U.S. because she can't even spell love. She can't spell her name. She can't read Trump. She doesn't even know the address to where she live at, which is supposed to be the White House. That bitch was kidnapped from her country and brought over here with a blindfold on and some Scooby snacks. And when I tell you Trump done had her hid in a basement, the bitch just came out today because they were asking where she's been. I'm telling you, that lady is not legal. If she has a driver's license that actually has a real number and stuff, they need to close down wherever that driver's license is placed and investigate that whole motherfucking state. Because, bitch, that bitch ain't took no driving test because she couldn't read them fucking questions. I knew how hard my damn questions was when I was damn 14 and took my driving test because I got a motorcycle license first and then got my permit. And I remember looking at them goddamn questions, bitch, because we didn't have the other stuff. We had a little computer. We could have took it on, or we could have wrote on it. I took the computer and failed, and I had to damn do the question and write because my damn ass was tired of fucking with that damn computer because that's what I trained on. Let me tell you something. That bitch ain't legal. She don't have a passport. I don't know what to tell y'all, but that lady, I think the reason Trump keeps her here is because of the baby that he really don't care about. That explains why that baby act like that. The mama damn couldn't teach him shit because she can't speak English. Trump ain't around the son like that to teach him English. So he learning from her ass, and this bitch is slow. She talking. I bet you if a motherfucker talk to him in German, he'll fuck y'all up. He ain't autistic. That bitch understands German. We fucking up asking him shit in English. That's what it is. I'm officially getting off here. I can't take it. This just took me out. The whole Scooby snacks, girl. I'm done. Oh my God. Y'all had to rewind the video and look at the video for the beginning because, baby, I done sit up here and blacked out 3 times, girl. Whew. If y'all don't hear from me tomorrow, they tried to come and get me for putting this video up because I'm gonna go post this motherfucker because, bitch, I laughed. Anyway, thanks for joining. We in danger. 2020. This been a fucked up year. I think the only thing that would complete us being fucked up is for Trump to be the president again. I feel like that's the big ha for him to be the president again. That's got to be what it is. I know it is. Because this year has been fucked up. It's been fucked up. There's no easy way to come out of this situation. This is bullshit. But this couch tonight has got all the jams. This been kid tested and mother approved. I'm getting up off this motherfucker. This bitch was fucking hilarious. I'm dead. I don't even want to talk about it tomorrow. Anyway, I love you all. If you haven't had a chance to check out any of my Herbalife products, please do. But most importantly, share and comment and tag this video. And if you get a chance, hit that notifications on there so that I can be the first thing you look at whenever one of my videos come up. Because, baby, listen, I think I'm about to start going over the election. Because, bitch, with shit like I seen tonight, we'll always have something to talk about. I love you more than life. Toodles.